Hey YouTube, Beats here again with another video, and as I think I said in one of my videos, I'm going to be doing a deck profile over Chronomalies, and this is my kind of like version 1, I guess, of my unsleeved Chronomaly Otk deck. And if you don't know what the Chronomaly Otk is, basically I'll show you after the deck profile. So going straight into it, you got 3 of Chronomaly crystal bones, and it's kind of like a Cyber Dragon for the deck. Same summoning requirements as Cyber Dragon, and also it has an extra little bonus that once you do, if you do special summon him like that, you could just special summon a Chronomaly monster from your hand or graveyard, any of them except for Chronomaly Crystal Bones, which is pretty cool. So you got that right. Then you got the searcher of the deck. You got 3 Chronomaly Crystal Skull, and if you control a Chronomaly monster on your side of the field, you can discard this to the graveyard, and then you can add a Chronomaly from your graveyard or deck back to your hand. So that's pretty cool. And you cannot target it itself, and you can only use it once per turn. Also, you got 3 Chronomaly Golden Jet, and basically once per turn you can increase the level of all Chronomaly monsters on the field by 1. So it's pretty cool. Make rank 5s if you wanted to. Next you got 3 Chronomaly Moa, and if you control another Chronomaly monster, you can special summon this card from your hand and face up defense, which is pretty cool. It's pretty awesome. So yeah, and he helps make the OTK. So also I'm running 2 Colossal Head, and basically when this card's in your graveyard, it acts as a Book of Moon. You banish it, and you can select 1 level 3 or higher attack monster on the field and change it to face up defense or face down defense. And you can only use it once per turn, so it's pretty cool. To round up the monsters, I'm running Double Tour Guide in the Sangan, no Night Assailant. This is just to help speed up the deck and get some extra special rank 3s out. And then Grand Mole, because he is awesome and I wanted to make him. So yeah, that's it with the monsters. It's 18. Going to the spells, got triple mini guts. This helps. This is part of the OTK, and you don't even if you're not going for the OTK, this is still a really good card. Drop your opponent's monster down to 0, then you can ram over it with a monster, and they take battle damage and effect damage, so that's pretty cool. Gets rid of huge monsters. So also got 3 Chronomaly Technology, which is kind of like a Pot of Avarice. You target 1 Chronomaly in your graveyard and banish it, and you look at the 2 top cards of your deck, and you add 1 of those to your hand, and you send the other one to the graveyard. And basically you can only activate it once per turn, and you can only during the turn that you activate this, you can only special summon monsters that have Chronomaly in it. So yeah, awesome. Then you got Pot of Avarice to recycle stuff, Monster Reborn, Dark Hole, Heavy Storm, and double MST because you want to go for that OTK and you need to get rid of pesky back row. You always need a monster for the OTK. So then to finish off the spells, you got Double Dress. It works pretty well. And then traps, you got Solemn Brigade, Double Compulse, Mirror Force, Torrential, and Starlight Road. It's 40 cards exact, and I'm gonna speed quickly through the extra deck, and I'll show you guys the OTK. Rank 3s, Zen mains, Crystal Cosmonaut, Leviair, Leviathan. I would probably drop Leviathan if I got Tempo, but I don't have him anymore. Rank 4s, which you can go into rank 4s, it's just a little bit difficult in the stack. You have to change their levels up with the jet. So yeah, you got Cowboy, Pappy, Maestro, Double Utopia, Pearl, and Shockmaster, and Kachikoshi. And this guy is the card that makes the OTK work, but Stardust for the Starlight Road. But thing is, I don't have enough rank 5s. Like, that's the only rank 5 I have, like, literally. I trade off my Tyrus and Adrius. But once I do get the Tyrus and Adrius, one of these Utopias is going to be gone. I add those both to the deck, and then drop Leviathan, or probably drop Shockmaster for, yeah, drop him for Tempo and keep Leviathan in there. But yeah, basically, okay, this is an Exceed deck, so cool, whatever. Basically, how the OTK works is you're gonna need this card Mini Guts, this, and basically the key way to make it is have Crystal Bones, the Jet, and a Moa, or just 2 Moa in here. A lot of the time I get this, and you can proceed to OTK from here. So, say if your opponent has, and for this OTK to work, your opponent has to have a 1900 attack or higher monster. So basically, if they do have that 1900 attack monster, say if they have an alias, right, that's 1900, you first drop Crystal Bones, it gets its effect, you drop this, change the level to level 5, that'd be at level 4, drop this, see for 5, go into him. What you do is, you'll activate Mini Guts, and basically you tribute one of your monsters, select one face-up monster your opponent controls, its attack becomes 0 until the end phase. And during this turn, if that monster is destroyed by battle, you inflict damage equal to its original attack when it's sent to the graveyard. So this is how you would do it. Yeah, do it right. And during the battle phase, well, even before, you just detach, and basically, yeah, you select one face up your opponent. Select one face-up monster your opponent controls. Inflict damage equal to the difference between its original attack and its current attack. So if it's an alias, and after you activate Mini Guts, it's at 0. So they're going to take 1900 burn damage, and he'll gain the difference in attack. So he'll gain 19, and he'll be at 43. He'll attack the monster, they'll take 43. Which is, if I'm correct, that's 62 right there. 6200 damage. And then once that monster's destroyed, the second effect of Mini Guts kicks in, and they'll take an extra 19. That's 8100. And you pull off this OTK really freaking quickly with this deck. It happens a lot. And even if you don't have the OTK, Mini Guts, you can just run over it with him or any of these monsters. It's funny when you freaking do it with a freaking Sangan or a Turgat or whatever, or just any of your big boss Exceeds, which is a lot of fun. So yeah, that's the deck. That's all I got for you guys. Can't beat signing out.